Hello, Al pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Films with Friends, the film, the classic first film featuring both masters of horror, Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff. Why did I put them in that order? Because Bela comes before Boris. That's the only reason. Uh, but 1934's The Black Cat is the first film of, I want to say, 8 that these two did. Yes, I was right. 8 films that Bela and Boris did together, Karloff and Lugosi, however you want to say it. And full disclosure, I've never seen The Black Cat. I've been wanting to watch it, and I'm saving my first time for you. Joining me in my first time will be Deleted Scenes. How are you doing, sir? And have you ever seen this film?
I have.
Awesome.
Actually, it's something of a favorite of mine, especially around this time of year.
Classic Universal. Universal very famous for taking the titles of a film from Edgar Allan Poe and not actually doing the story of it, but just kind of the iconography, the Black Cat, which is really the only thing in the film that has really anything to do with the Black Cat. From what I understand, at least the story is that there's a Black Cat in it. But you can't deny that, Karloff and Lugosi, this time of year, Halloween, it's the time to keep their spirit alive by watching some of these old classics. And like I said, this is one I've never had a chance to watch. And sadly, I operate the iconic Universal Monsters page on Facebook for those who are interested or who are fans of the old Universal horror films up through the 60s, like stuff like The Leech Woman. You don't really think about being part of the Universal horror collection, but it is. As is Tarantula, as is the Monolith Monsters, things like that. They're all great stuff. But check out that page. That is that's a pure plug on my part. I was hoping Outlaw Bill would join us tonight. I sent him the link. He has either not seen it or the fact that he watched, I heard, both Terrifier films last night just may have freaked him out so much that Art the Clown? Yeah, Art the Clown.
Oh,
just,
wait.
I
have a message from Bill.
Okay.
That is, sorry I could not be there this evening. Have been challenged to a duel by a bloodthirsty clown. Chainsaws at 10 paces. Wish me luck. So if Bill joins us, we'll see how things went.
Well, at 10 paces, I figure chainsaws is pretty safe bet that you'll be okay. Yeah. One, they're not that long, and 2, they're pretty heavy to throw that far. So, I guess if you're going against a killer clown, chainsaws at 10 paces is not a bad choice. The Terrifier films, I know you said you haven't seen them.
I've seen them yet.
Yeah. They are pretty darn extreme and scary and very gory. And I will say I'm totally looking forward to seeing the third one, which is it out this weekend?
It is.
Ooh, yeah. So Terrifier 3 is out. So I definitely will when I get a chance to get a hold of a copy of that and watch it, I'll definitely put that on the 10-word review. Or I put Rebel Ridge today. I don't know how many of you have seen that one. That was a good movie, I thought.
Not yet. I am a fan of its director, though. He also did Blue Ruin and Hold the Dark.
Haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it's I really liked it. And the star, and it's very timely because Aaron Pierce, the head actor in that, is announced this week is going to be playing Jon Stewart in the Green Lantern films. that they're going to supposedly do, or is it a series? I forget.
Oh.
But anyway, I do want to say hello to Lady Mist, who is the only one who has said hello in the chat besides being deleted scenes. Although I know there's 2 eyeballs on us at the moment. These Fridays, I know they're hit and miss this time of year, especially with all the stuff going on down in Florida. Of course, my prayers are with everyone down there who are dealing with the damage, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of more news coming out about what happened down there. But just God bless everyone down there. Got you in my heart. I just I am glad that Boomer's okay. You said you heard from Boomer. Age Boomer is okay, so he is he made it through weathered another storm. The older you get, the thicker the oak. Sometimes the deeper the roots. You know, you got to grab hold and hang on. that's just weird. Back to the Black Cat. Black Cat, pre-code horror film. Done, directed by Edgar G. Ulmer, and there was produced by Carl Lamley Jr., who's of course brought us Dracula and Frankenstein. Heard there was a bit of a behind the scenes controversy going on with that, like the director stole the wife of Carl Lamley's son or something. Something like that. There was like
kind of half, isn't it?
Yeah, there was like a little bit of the director ran away with one of the producer's family's wife.
Well, that's kind of apropos to the plot of this film, because Karloff has absconded with Lugosi's wife in this. So
yes, and I will say I love the names of these 2 guys.
Oh yeah,
Homer Pausing, I get that. Homer Pausing, and Dr. Vitus
Vertigast.
You got they're just great names. But let's get to the picture and get to enjoy it. Cosby link is at the top. If you do not have this film or you're not here tonight, I do think this is on Internet Archive. I believe. Don't take my word for it, but it's out there. But it's not as easy to find as you might think. I had to go digging, but let's me start here selecting the media in the Cosby room. The local file. I'm loading the local file. Where is the movie? Where is the movie? People trying to get a hold of me on the phone, and they're not going to tonight. Okay, pause. Okay, so I'm 2 seconds in. Are you watching on your own or with me on?
Oh, I'm going to be on Cosby.
Yeah, like I said, it's not an easy film to find if you don't have it. I was actually surprised. Thought this thing would be everywhere. It's not. Stop it. Facebook Messenger. If it dings, you guys are more important right now. So we will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Go. There we go. For some reason, the film was disobeying me. I love that old Universal Picture logo. God, that is such a beautiful thing.
Here we go. Carl Laemmle presents Karloff and Bela Lugosi in look at the kitty. Suggested by the immortal.
That's how they got around it. That's how they get around it. It's suggested. It's just like when you buy a film or a soundtrack and they have music inspired by the film, which is just basically these are a bunch of really bad B-sides that are loosely associated with something to do with it.
David Manners, of course, from the 31 Dracula. Lived to be 101.
Wow, good on him. Lucille Lund. Major domo. That's something you don't really see much anymore, is someone being a major domo. All the guys wearing hats. Do apologize. I don't have any subtitles for it, so unless some Czechoslovakian ones pop up, which would not surprise me. I forget which version I actually got a hold of. David Manner. He was kind of an it guy for Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you said I know he did Dracula, but he was also in The Mummy, if I remember correctly. Let me double check that. Yep, he was in The Mummy. He played Frank Wemple. The Mummy is my favorite Universal monster. Invisible Man is my favorite movie. Yeah, I'd be a little worried if Bela Lugosi kind of walked into my compartment on a train.
From Transylvania.
He was a lot taller than you think he was. Which I guess is why they had him play Frankenstein once. He's one of the forgotten Frankensteins, sadly. You remember which one he played Frankenstein in, right? Of the monster?
Oh, I honestly I don't remember the title of the film. Right.
Frankenstein meets the Wolfman.
Ah, okay.
They were originally going to have Chaney play both parts, but they didn't think that was going to work too well. So and Karloff had said, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Nice catch.
Vitus Vergast.
Federalis. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm. You know, in another film, you think he'd be looking at her neck, but, you know, not so much this one. And they said that's the Orient Express they're on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It must have been a high class thing to be on back then.
And Bela Lugosi as Torgo.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry. The hell, dude?
Kaiser and country. So he fought for the Germans. Yeah, that wasn't ominous at all, was it?
Oh no. And hello to Curtis Selby.
Hey, Curtis Selby. Yeah, I can't see the StreamYard chat. I mean, yeah, YouTube chat. Can only see the Cosby chat. No!
Oh!
No!
Here we go. Okay.
There we get. I'm just trying to get to a place again. Is that about there? I got it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that looks right.
Yeah, we're good.
Dang, that hadn't happened in a while. Beg your pardon, everybody. Had a little glitch there. I'm at 8:23 for those who are wondering.
Mm-hmm. Cosme link is at the top of the chat if you wish to join us. Ulmer knew how to do atmosphere. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
And of course, that was the Major Domo character. It's kind of the Igor of the film. Or I guess I should say Renfield. Layout.
Oh no!
Yarp. That didn't go well.
There's Lady Miss.
He's
popping up in the chat on Cosby.
Yeah. The driver's kind of the first to go here, unfortunately.
I love the music in these old films. Mostly they were popular musical pieces. Like Dracula and Frankenstein have the same opening theme, which is Swan Lake.
Oh.
Did she die?
No.
Just knocked out?
Yeah, just knocked out. She's.
This is kind of ominous when you come to face like that.
Well, it was raining still, so they
True,
covered her
yeah.
up.
got that assistant guy that
Mm,
opened the door for him.
mhm.
Kind of reminds me of Dracula's daughter's guy, Sandor.
Ah,
That pasted down hair kind of look. No one sits up like Karloff, man. He had to have good abs back then. That is a nice fancy glass bowl there. Yep. Just a couple dips in the water. Sterile. Oh, he's very attentive to his wife. That's very nice. Oh, yeah. The meeting of the icons for the first time on screen. Mhm. Like, you can feel the unspoken
oh,
tension
yeah.
between them. It's kinda like a gulag, I think,
Yeah.
similar concept. And again, one thing about Lugosi is that he's a much better actor than most people thought he was.
Mm.
He got so typecast as Dracula, but he was a fine actor in his own right.
Mhm. Hey, Screech! Oh, she's up. Jacqueline Wells, who actually went under a number of different names throughout her career. She did, according to IMDb, 103 films over the course of her career.
Also went by Julie Bishop.
Bishop. Mm-hmm.
I love the way he talks sometimes.
Mm.
Horror.
Get a room. Oh, wait.
I love the music. Is just so that using those classical pieces, it gives it so much more punch than something that you really don't know. Like you hear that little da 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 da, you know it's a love theme because you've heard it before.
Sleep.
the film was known as under a different title in England. I'm trying to find it. Because a black cat in England's actually good luck.
Oh,
So they used a different name in Great Britain. I'm trying to find it here. I saw it earlier. It just kind of disappeared on me. I'll find it in a moment. Let me see here.
see if I can spot it here.
Oh, the House of Doom. That's what it was called. Yeah, a little more ominous, I would think, than the Black Cat. Nice little camera shot there.
Yeah, it's about to get trickier.
Mm-hmm. Great line. You know, that's a word that doesn't get its due anymore. Swell. How you feeling? Oh, I feel swell. Nowadays, it has more negative connotations. How's your knee? Oh, it's swelled. Oh, my fingers have swelled. Oh, that's not creepy at all. You know, I collect action figures, but they don't come anything close to that collection. No.
Mhm. Oh!
Oops. I would not be able to sleep if I was that guy after that.
Since you've decided to Wellington you your way through this,
Ooh, love that silhouette. One thing about Boris Karloff, you can just tell by his silhouette who it is.
And hello to a name I'm seeing for the first time, Jacob McElhaney. Says
Oh,
Karloff
welcome,
and
welcome,
Lugosi
welcome.
are two of the best horror actors of all time, indeed.
Yes, they are.
Cosme link is at the top of the chat. Please feel free to join us. Very
My hair's standing on end too.
the Bride of Frankenstein here.
No, and that's still a year away. Wow. Stupid cat. Great line. That's a nice little monologue for people to do. I used to do act when I was in high school and even in college. I took some drama. And I said, man, that would have been a nice little monologue. Are we not both the living dead?
Jacob in the chat saying, if I recall correctly, The Black Cat was the last horror film released before the Hays Code became fully enforced in July of 1934. Am I correct? I believe it is. Yes. Yeah, they get away with some stuff in this. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
overly graphic, obviously, but a lot of things done in shadow, a lot of things implied between the lines.
It's also known for its musical score. What I mentioned earlier, it's continuous. It never takes a break. Curtis Selby posted a little black cat gif in the Cosby chat.
Little light reading. He is unapologetically who he is.
Yes, he is. He
doesn't try to hide it. LFKHC 2005, sometimes known as him.
Yeah, he's saying for a horror film, it's not the music I would have gone with. Well, like I said, back then they used classical pieces. They didn't have the full-on scoring that they do nowadays, like something completely new every time. Some of these early films just took classical pieces and put them where they felt it would best serve. Ooh. Felt a little violated by his eyes there. dueling cat memes and Cosme. That's such a like old time man thing to do. Just pick up your woman and take her to bed. Pigs.
And hello in the chat to Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Bill says he does not have the link.
I sent it to you.
Might have to resend that.
Well, you know,
We
don't
can.
have much of the film left, really. But where am I at here? Yeah, I sent it to you in X. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I sent it to you. Says you saw it. That's it again. There it is, Outlaw Bill. Thank you for joining in.
Hey, Bill.
Got a little Art the Clown going there.
The comic relief police here.
Dr. Vitus Vergast.
Spelled like it is pronounced, but not really.
Go around on bicycle.
Can you hear me?
There
We do now, yes.
Oh, okay. Good.
Said Cosmic at the top. We're, you know,
Yeah.
got about 25 minutes left of the film. So one thing about these films, they're very short. This one's like 65 minutes, 66. But they get a lot done. You know, they don't have a lot of fluff. I like playing chess, but I know anybody to play with. Yeah, fun. I gotta put up a sign one day in the building here and say, "Anybody play chess? Come on by." Always when I look at old films like this film's 90 years old. I wonder if that chess set still exists.
Huh.
I was reading that someone bought his Karloff's outfit from this for a collection.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a coincidence. Well, let's see how that works out.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Last. My bad. Sorry.
You hear that, Vitus? Even the phone's dead. Even the phone is dead. Check them eyebrows on Polzig. Phone is dead like everyone in this film. Yeah, pretty much. They had a great run, though. Think about that. A lot of these people, because of these films, are immortal. The names Karloff, Lugosi. They'll be around forever. Uh-oh.
Don't mind us. We're just Americans. We'll be going. We're going. We're leaving. Are you sure about that?
That is one strange looking dude. Almost looks like he's got a faux hawk.
And who hasn't wanted to do that through the whole movie? I mean, come on.
Oh, what, pop a guy in the head?
Yeah.
This Gone with the Wind sequel is weird. Famous stair scene. Oh, that was an obscure one.
Hey, who's working for who here?
Well, Vitus lost the game.
Yeah.
They have to stay now. That's better than Scarlet. Well, they both have had their fainting spells. One thing about women in a lot of these old films, they would faint, because of whatever. That would not go over very well today. Oh, I swooned. Unless, of course, they go to see Terrifier 3. Hey, Bill? Bill still with us?
What's that?
I was saying, it's like you don't see a lot of women swooning these days or fainting. So unless they go see Terrifier 3.
Oh,
I've been hearing about a lot of people kind of having some issues with that film.
well, if you can't take the guard, don't go to see the film.
Ooh. That was a rough landing, really, for an actor. Wonder if that was like a stuntman or if that was really him. Fruity Bird. The famous Bach. Uh, uh, Fu- oh, yeah, I can't think. Toccata and Fugue.
Toccata and Fugue, yeah.
Great. It's a great piece of music. And it is thankfully free to use. The piece I used for the tonight's presentation was free on YouTube, but it's the same piece of music they use in the trailer. I just overlaid it because it sounded better. Mhm. Devil sacrifice. Oop, the music stopped. That's more sinister than anything. Oh, there we go again. That's the longest silent non-music break they've had.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Ominous little kitty cat.
But what?
Whoa! Twist! That Posey, what a dirty old man.
Yeah. Ick.
Oh, yeah, Posey's going to get whatever he got coming to him. But I
Yeah.
do know what he has coming to him. Let's just say that. I haven't seen the film, but I know what happens to him. I gotta say
Is
that
this film in the public domain?
um not it was for a while. I think someone's got the copyright back again.
Hmm.
I was looking up trying to find a good copy. This is the best copy I could get, which is a fine copy. But it's on Internet Archive, but it's you got to buy it everywhere else.
And welcome Midwest Flesh. Is the new
Well,
name?
man, that was a bad haircut that servant had.
Yeah, poor guy.
Ooh, time for some satanic rites. I love that robe.
And we blessed
It still
this.
looks like Emotep. Emotep.
Anybody don't know what Imhotep is? The mummy. Whom Karloff played 2 years before this.
Thank you for stopping by. Cosme link is at the top of the chat. We're nearing the conclusion.
Whoa.
It's a cult by George. It's a cult.
Great shots.
I think Rob Zombie used this in one of his musical works.
Mhm.
Oh yes, it was the band called White Zombie who did that.
Yeah.
Used it.
I like it. The words he is saying is Latin,
Yeah.
but it's basically gibberish. Well, not gibberish. It actually means something, but not anything dealing with it's with a grain of salt. A brave man may fail, but cannot yield. To err is human. The wolf may change his skin, but not his nature. Truth is mighty and will prevail. External actions show internal secrets. Remember when life's path is steep to keep your mind even. It's stuff like that. That's it that he was saying in Latin. Love IMDb trivia. You find some interesting things. It'd be just so weird to have all those like dead preserved women just all over the place like that down there.
Akiba.
Nice little trick with speeding up the camera for that a little bit.
Mhm.
Hassan Chop.
That didn't hurt.
Dun dun dun. The clash. It's Dracula versus Frankenstein versus the Mummy versus another Frankenstein versus Dr. Jekyll. Get up, boy. Get up. Get your woman.
Well, first things first.
God, he is lean.
Well, that sounds horrible.
But if you do it right, you could end up with a wonderful jacket.
I didn't know he was Lord Bolton. The flayed man is our house sigil.
Oh, what a great shot! Great
Yeah.
shadow shot. You know, one thing about David Manners in this film, he always ends up with the girl.
Wow, he was really skinning that cat. He was really skinning that cat alive.
Ow!
Oh, my back! My back! Oh, my back!
Yeah, you design a building and you put in a doomsday device. Why not?
Oh, gee.
Calling him out as an author is like, well, that's a little, nobody would believe it. Yeah. Well, guess where I was? I just watched a man get flayed alive. Jacqueline Wells, Lucille Lund playing the wife there. That is the Black Cat, a classic Universal film. Getting off of Cosby, going back to just the StreamYard chat. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Because she stopped screaming and fainting. I know that's one of those old tropes in those old like 30s movies, horror films like that. Like the woman sees something or is like just startled. And it's like and faints dead away. Which you can't get away with doing that kind of stuff today, unfortunately. Lena, thanks for the fun movie. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. So Outlaw Bill, I got to give you the proper credit. You're kind of the one that kind of inspired this rewatch. Thank you. You mentioned it, and I've been wanting to watch it. Finally got around to watching it. I advertised it on my Facebook page, Universal Monster, iconic Universal Monsters. If anybody wants to check that out, I have a lot of fun doing that one. But of course, still a lot of time before Halloween comes. Still a lot of cool stuff coming up. Got a rewatch tomorrow night with Netter and Troy on Netter's network. Going to be watching The Electric Grandmother. But more about what I'm doing later. Let's give all the guys here a little chance to see what they got going on. Outlaw Bill, what you got coming up in the next week or so?
Well, karaoke on tomorrow night. Western Cinema presents Dead in Tombstone. One of the lead scenes here.
Dead in Tombstone. Who's in that? Anybody? Is that an older film?
Danny Trejo.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Also Mickey Rourke and Dina Meyer. And I believe Anthony Michael Hall as well. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dina Meyer. Oh, God. Love me some Dina Meyer.
Yeah.
And that is Sunday at 4?
Yep.
That's right.
Anything else coming out this week? Any do you do it? You do an action? Or is that
yeah. No, we'll be doing the clear and present danger on Thursday.
Clear and present danger on Thursday at what time? Same time? 4?
4:30. 4:30.
4:30. Okie dokie. Everybody, please tune in to Outlaw Bill. Subscribe to him. Links to his channel and all the other, friends down below. God, everybody's chatting. My other two geek stooges are chatting tonight about a meme. If you keep hearing little bleepy bleeps, that's what's going on. I posted a meme and now they're talking about it. I'm not even there to defend it. But I checked to see what they were talking about a few minutes ago. Deleted scenes. What you got coming up?
Okay. Well, tomorrow, assuming all goes well, I will be joining the gang over on Pop Culture Minefield for their latest Tom and Jerry episode. And they're going to be discussing the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, okay.
Of course. I will be joining Bill Sunday, as we said, for Western Cinema Presents Dead and Tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, later on that night, my show Unscripted, episode 83. Later on that night will be The Other Side of Midnight at 12:05 a.m. Eastern, 11:05 Central. Continuing our Halloween physical media series.
Mm-hmm.
Then Tuesday, I will be joined by Troy Pichelli, Netters Network, and Aged Boomer for the next episode of Live from Sparkwood in 21, which is our Twin Peaks retrospective series.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to be watching episode 16 of season 3, The Returned. So, catch us there.
Very cool. Very cool. As far as me, of course, you always keep an eye out for my reviews. I got a new one up today for Netflix's Rebel Ridge, which is really good. I thought. Also have one up for the new Salem's Lot, which I liked, but it has some issues. But check those other reviews as they get posted. Of course, I never know what's going to be coming up. I'm always looking out for new stuff to watch. As for rewatches, I will be joining Netter on Netter's Network tomorrow night for The Electric Grandmother, which was a film that was on, I'm not sure when it was. It was like a TV movie starring Gene Stapleton. We're going to be watching that tomorrow night. I will be back next Saturday on Films with Friends for Psycho, Hitchcocktober on Saturday nights on Films with Friends. We'll continue with that classic film. So join us at the Bates Motel next Saturday night. As far as Films with Friends in 2 weeks, the Friday night one, which will be the last one before Halloween, I think, on my channel. Hadn't quite decided, but I had an idea, and I told it to Deleted Scenes beforehand. Do you like that concept, the first one, or do you feel like doing the classic second one? I'm going to put it that way before I announce it. Go for the true classic, go for the weirder one.
There's a part of me that kind of wants to go for the weird one.
Me too.
If for nothing, what the hell with it? Let's do it. Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, we're going to be watching another classic horror film. Forget what year it is, but it's in black and white. I think it's from the 60s. The Crawling Eye, also known as the Trollenberg Terror, which is starring what's his name? What is his name?
Forrest Tucker.
Forrest Tucker. I was thinking I couldn't get Forrest Whitaker out of my head. I knew that wasn't it. Forrest Tucker and the beautiful Janet Monroe. I always better known from Darby O'Gill and the Little People. But The Crawling Eye, it is a fun sci-fi horror freaked me out when I was a kid. I actually watched it the other day on television, which is why I decided I'm gonna like show it to you guys too. So in 2 weeks, The Crawling Eye, aka the Trollenberg Terror, which it's a lot of fun. It'll be fun to watch and fun to make fun of. So that's it. Do you want to join us for that one, Outlaw Bill?
Yeah, I could
welcome.
probably join you. Probably be able to join you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you're really into the horror films. That'll probably be the last horror film for a while. I mean, yeah, I like to cleanse the palate after the Halloween season.
Not me. I go right through to Christmas.
Well, I'm talking like here. No, I watch horror all year myself as well, but I like to kind of go. In fact, November on Films with Friends, the Saturday night ones, because I haven't figured out Fridays yet. Fridays I keep spur of the moment. The Saturday nights are going to be Galaxy Quest, The Ice Pirates, and on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Why not? It's like the day after Black Friday. It is a Black Friday movie if there ever was one. So gonna have some fun in November and a couple fun things coming up in December as well. Next year starting to shape up in my head. I haven't put anything on paper yet, but I got a few fun ideas, both funny and one especially not PC film that I'm thinking about doing for January. Thinking about a certain actor that has a j sound for January that I could put in there, and I got 2 of his movies I'm thinking about putting in. So, but I'll double down. I'm going to figure that more out a little bit later. I want to thank everybody who was here tonight. Curtis Selby, Lady Miss, let me go up the list. Midwest Flesh, what a great name that is, Midwest Flesh. Michael Lombardo, FKHC 2005, aka Tim. Of course, Outlaw Bill, Jacob Mulhaney, Curtis, I said Curtis Selby again. Deleted scenes. I'm just going up reading names of people who posted. Thank you all for joining in. We have a lot of fun with these horror films. Of course, later tonight, in about a little over half an hour, pop into Last Call with Troy Pacelli. Say hi from Phil's friends there, if you don't mind. Always fun. Like I said, always keep an eye out on my channel for my reviews. And if you like this film and other Universal horror films, check out Iconic Universal Horror on Facebook. I post there 3 times a day, or I schedule it 3 times a day on Sunday. Oh God, I got to do it on Sunday again. But any last words, fellas? Outlaw Bill, got any final words for us?
No, just
Nope. Just
see the Terrifier 3.
Have you seen it, or are you going to see it?
No, I've seen it. I saw it last night. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how was it? Mm-hmm. Is it as brutal as I've been hearing? Hopefully,
bloody spectacular. I got a review out on it right now.
Awesome. Yeah, that's yeah. If you've never seen the Terrifier films, they are a they go that next step. I will say that. But thank you for joining us, at least for the last half of the film. Deleted scenes. Again, thank you for joining us. You got any final words for us?
Yes. Thank you all very much to everyone who joined us live in the chat, and to everyone who watches the replay. I do want to remind everyone to please see Bill's Terrifier 3 review. It is up right now. Has reviews up right now for Salem's Lot and Rebel Ridge. Don't forget to hit the like, say hello in the comments.
Yeah.
I always have new content up every other day or so please check that out over on my channel. And as I always say in conclusion, good night, take care, stay strong, be safe, because this is how we win.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Deleted Scenes. I would like to throw out once more. I said at the beginning, we'll say it again. Keep everyone down in Florida in your prayers. I know a lot of
Indeed.
people are going through some rough times right now. And also still the people in the other part, they got hit a couple weeks ago. Let's not forget about them. Just because there was a new one doesn't mean the folks that got hit earlier aren't suffering still as well. Hope everyone has a wonderful, beautiful, happy, and safe weekend. And as always, try to find something fun to watch and take care. God bless you all.